Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn the next lesson of our civics subject. Before that, let us see what we have learned in the previous class. In the previous class of civics, we have learned about the social nature of man and the need for permanent system in a society. Today, let us begin with a new lesson, the diversity of society. Children, have you ever imagined what would happen if everyone looked like you? What if and your sibling was same dress at home? All your classmates brought the same food. There was just one type of a plant and animals in your surrounding. Oh, how boring it would be! It is diversity that adds variety and enjoyment to our life. Now, you may be wondering about what is diversity. Let me explain you. Children, close your eyes and imagine yourself sitting in your classroom. Look around, you will find that each student look different from other. You differ in your looks, habits, interests. Your friend might like to play football, but you would go for cricket. Our religious belief may be differ as well. You might go to the temple to pray, but your friends would go to church on the weekends. At home, also, you might find many differences between you and your sibling. Your sister may like rice and you like chapati. She is good in painting while you are good at dancing. Even in your building, there might be people from various places with varied ways of dressing and food habits. In fact, the plants and animals around us shows variety. This is diversity. Diversity is the state of being different from one another and of being unique. Diversity comes in many forms like gender, race, religion, age, culture, socio-economic background. It brings in new ideas, experiences, creativity. Diversity makes our country a more interesting place to live in. People from diverse cultures contribute language, skills, new ways of thinking, new knowledge, and experiences. The value of diversity is true from our culture too. Our culture is what shapes us. It shapes our behavior, our identity. Culture is our way of living. It refers to the shared language, belief, values, norms, behaviors that are passed down from one generation to the next. Despite of all, let us learn the next topic, that is unity in diversity. Despite of all the varieties, we have lived together for many years. It creates a feeling of oneness among people. This feeling of oneness leads to unity in the Indian society. This social unity helps us to face many natural and social calamities together. It helps to increase coordination, relationship, teamwork among people, thus improving performance, work quality, productivity, and lifestyle. Despite our different ways of life, India stands as a good example of unity in diversity. This diversity makes India a truly amazing place to live in. After all, our ways may not be same, but we all have the same goal. We might be going to different places of worship, but pray to one God. We may be having different eating habits, but the purpose is to get nutrition and stay healthy. Thus, we should appreciate diversity as it makes us tolerant and open minded. Let us see one example. So, here the two pictures are given, right? The first one is Saraswati and the second one is Fareen. Okay, and they are studying in the same class in a school. While Saraswati loves to dance, while Fareen loves to paint. Saraswati loves kheer and puri, while Fareen loves biryani. Saraswati speaks Tamil at home and Fareen speaks Urdu at home. Fareen is a top scorer, while Saraswati scores average marks in exams. Do you think Saraswati and Fareen can be friends? Despite of all the differences, sometimes we can come across people who are very different from us. We find them strange and unfamiliar. At times, we may not understand the reason why they are different from us. We find them strange and unfamiliar. But we must realize that India is a country of many diversities. We speak different languages, eat different type of food, celebrate different festivals, practice different religions. In our tolerance towards these differences that help us to live together in a peace and harmony. Tolerance is a fair attitude towards those whose opinion, race, religion differ from one another. Dispute and conflict arise when there is lack of agreement in the opinion, ideas, and views of people. Take a moment and think about your lifestyle, thoughts, behavior, and action and environment. Now think about someone else. There are differences in views, ideas, etc. Understanding each other can help us shift our attitude towards other, leading us to be a more productive and happy life. Conflict can end if people make efforts to understand each other and show a spirit of tolerance. Society provides us with such an opportunity to maintain well being and peace among individuals. Children will learn many values and qualities by observing what happens around us in the society. Look at the screen. So someone is sick in the building. Neighbors help us to take the person to the hospital. Children, can you tell me which value do you learn from this situation? Yes, you have to be good neighbors and help each other in trouble. When the maid doesn't come in, Veena's father washes the dishes. Her brother sweeps the floor. Veena washes the clothes. Now tell me, what do you learn from this example? Good. We learn to cooperate with a number of our family members and help each other. Children, do you know an understanding attitude leads to a lot of new learning. We accept new ideas, we become more tolerant. This enriches our social life. Children, take your pen and paper, write your duties among your family, and try your best to accomplish the responsibilities. We play different roles in our society. We fulfill our duties and responsibilities too. This forms strong bond with many people. Similarly, we have the duties towards our society. Rules helps in smooth functioning. In ancient time, this task was performed by the custom and tradition. Modern society is regulated by law and government institutions at the local level. Today, we have learned the values that an individual should develop in a society.